up, you guys? It is Mary.
And Amma.
And today we invite you guys to like,
Share.
subscribe,
And comment.
down below. Because today we are reviewing I Love a Mama's Boy. And we are going to get right into it with Shakib and Emily.
Yes.
The whole thing, so basically what happened was, of course, the mom invited Yusra over and everything, stuff like that. Emily understandably was very upset about Yusra being there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Lydia should have done that.
Yeah.
I felt like she should have just let the whole thing be.
Yeah.
Because that relationship is going to disintegrate anyway.
Yeah.
But Shakib, of course, he was all up in the drama or whatever. Yusra was all up in the drama as well. Emily ended up escorting them out of the house or whatever, stuff like that. But Shakib was all upset. He was all like, I can't believe you did that. How dare you kicked out my mom? Like, in all my years, my mom has never walked out on me.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think Emily started talking about sex. That one day we'll have sex with...
No. He was saying
will
that
have sex with
Shakib.
Shakib, even if they got married. So I have no idea why she said that. Well, why was she trying to say?
I was so baffled.
Like,
I think she was trying to make her uncomfortable because the thing is, Shakib said that Lydia does not like talking about sex.
That's not something that they do. So I was so...
And that's not even something that they do. One, this man is, I think he's Afghanistan, and then he's also Muslim.
Yeah.
What?
Is he Muslim? I don't know if he is. Is he?
No, he is Muslim. Because because Lydia was saying that I wanted to be with a Muslim girl who's from Afghan. Okay. So, because she said it quite a bit in, I think, the third season.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's just, you don't do that.
Yeah.
I know he's not, anyway, I don't know what they be doing in that culture, but, you don't really be doing that in Islam.
Yeah, because Shakib seemed horrified about it.
Yeah.
And shortly after that, that's why I think
Lydia left and everything, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I just thought that whole thing was a complete mess.
Yeah.
And he walked out on her too. Now I felt like that was a little bit dramatic, but I think he went to go see his mom and go see Yusra. So that's where he wants to be.
I know he left pretty quickly.
Very quickly.
What did you think of Emily bringing food, like them purchasing food instead of her actually cooking?
I said this before.
And then she left it on the paper plates.
I said this before. She does the same thing with Chantel, and it's the same thing with the family Chantel and the mom.
Yeah.
Chantel does not genuinely want to have a relationship with Lydia.
Yeah.
Emily does not want to have a relationship with Layla. That's why she did basic effort.
Yeah. Really
no effort. Let's just be honest.
Yeah.
And the food just looks horrible. That's why Lydia. That's why I really wasn't mad at Layla when she did that, because you really did no effort.
Yeah.
Like, you put it on paper plates. You couldn't even fake.
Yeah.
And did a little
and you
sauce
were
on top of
expecting
it.
not just Layla but the father too. And the fact that you did not even bother to cook, it didn't even look as though the food was warm. Everything just seemed
was a burnt tomato on some stale ass sausage, and I'm like, what the hell is this?
I have no idea what that was. And you couldn't even put it on glass plates. Like, she
did not give a damn. Even the user was like, yeah, so where'd you buy this from?
Yeah, like, did you cook this? Oh, and it stayed in the plate.
Yeah.
I mean, like, come on, Emily.
So it's not going to work.
And Shakib, he kind of set her up too, because Shakib should have said, "Look, let's not leave it in these plates."
The thing is, he does not care. He does not. And this will lead to my next couple.
Yeah.
Shakib does not want Emily.
Yes.
That's why he lets his mom be all involved.
Yes.
This man is buying his time. He is here being with all the drama because this is not who he truly wants to be with at the end of the day. That's why he is allowing this to happen. Mm-hmm. I personally feel like all these quote-unquote mama boys, when they find the woman they really want to be with, they know how their mother is. And when they find the woman they want to be with, they will cut their mama out of their life so quickly. They won't cut her out, but they will put her in a little box and let her know, this is who I'm going to be with. Don't you dare mess this up for me.
And they probably will, like you said.
They probably wouldn't even tell her. They'll just be like, oh, this is what's going on. Exactly. Which leads me to Matt.
Yes.
He has been cheating on this woman, and I feel like, not that she's a beard in, like, the gay sense or whatever, but I feel like, because, like, when they say that a woman is a man's beard, like, he's a cover or whatever, but they usually say that about gay men. But I feel like this girl, Brittany, has been a beard for Matt. He wanted to hide the woman that he really wanted to be with. So he didn't tell his mom.
Yes.
But he used Brittany as a cover so that she can be distracted with Brittany.
Yes.
To kind of keep her off of his back.
Yes.
So when he's out there going on dates, he can say he's with Brittany.
But
he's really with another woman who is an older woman with 2 teenager sons that he has been seeing and been dating for a while. And honey, he has already picked out the ring. He knows her ring size. They've been talking about for a while. And he basically told her, this is what it is. I'm getting ready to propose to her. And that's what it is. He was very stern with her.
Yes,
even the mom was like, this is crazy. Like, he is here. And then I just thought it was funny because he was there talking about how, oh, my best friend. Your best friend was nowhere to be found when you were dating this woman. But that is my point exactly. When these men find the woman they want, they'll be serious.
Yeah, they're more protective of that woman.
That's what men are innately supposed to be for the women they want to be with.
Even protect the woman from their mamas.
Yes.
Their overbearing mamas.
Yes. So Matt, who has been the craziest mama's boy that we have seen, checked his mom and told her, this is who I want to be with. This is her. Yes, she has all these flaws. And he even said, I actually don't give a damn what anybody thinks. Meaning, I don't care what you think.
Yeah.
So that is what I'm saying. It is foolishness. If a man acts like he's not wanting you, it's because he don't want you, boo. Exactly. When a man wants you, he provides, he protects, he doesn't mess with you, and he actually wants to impress you.
Yeah.
So all this stuff about man not wanting to pay for you or not wanting to protect you or not provide for you, it's because he don't want you.
Not totally invested.
We have seen men who actually show how to be a man with a woman that they genuinely
like
want.
That woman, they go out of their way. There's no, you gotta pay for your date.
No,
that does not exist.
That does not exist.
It surely does not.
That's why we say what we say about dating. It's a proven fact. We have seen it all on TV. We have seen it now with Matt, and we have seen it in our own personal life.
When they want you, they go all out.
They go to hell and back for you. There's no questioning. There's no wondering, does he want to be with me? There's no hell. No. He makes it a smooth ride for you.
He makes you know without a shadow of a doubt
that you're the one for me.
Matter.
Exactly. So if a man ain't doing that for you, it's not it.
And you're crying and you're all confused, that's not the right person.
Exactly.
He ain't that into you, boo.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's what happened with Matt. Let's talk about who. Oh yeah, that guy. Did they really talk about them? Robert or whatever with that woman, Robert and Christine.
Oh, Chrissy.
Yeah, I think last time, I don't think they really showed them this time because I know that they were talking about how the mom should be apologizing this, that, and the third, but she refused to apologize and everything.
We see a preview.
We see a preview of him going back again
to the mom and saying that you have to apologize. I guess maybe with the threat of if you don't, then you can't see our kids.
My thing is, you already said that threat before. So the fact that you're doing it again and smiling with your little sickly smile goes to show them that you don't want Christine. You're ready for a divorce.
He wants to harass Christine.
He really wants to harass her.
There's no point in you going back to your mom and putting her through that crap again.
Exactly. So I just feel like the whole thing is just foolishness.
And it's a shame. I feel bad for her because, unlike Chantel, that Pedro doesn't want anymore. At least they don't have any children.
Yeah.
But when you have a child and they have 2 daughters and the man is behaving like that, it's much harder to leave the guy,
Yeah. It's really sad.
So I just feel bad for them. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then how about
that guy with the Esther. So the whole thing with Esther, whatever. Of course, the girl.
Ethan, yes.
Esther and Ethan.
That Esther is the mom. It's Ethan and. Oh, I cannot remember.
I can't remember that girl's name.
Lena. Is her name Lena?
I think so.
Okay.
But yeah, that girl and her man or whatever. Yeah. Of course, she confronted them last time, whatever, stuff like that. We both said that we felt like she was giving the girl good advice about, look sexy or whatever, Like I said, that hair color does not work for her. She either needs to maybe, I don't know, I say maybe become a dirty blonde.
Yeah.
Or maybe maybe become a redhead.
Yeah. But she did take the mom's advice a little bit because when they went to the pool, she had a really nice bikini on and the guys were
I didn't think it was flattering
I mean,
I personally didn't think it was
she was
flattering.
trying, you know, but
she was trying, but you have to be able to dress for your body. You have to really find what looks good and sexy for you.
Yeah.
She is flat chested from what I see. So I just felt like then also the swimsuit was high waisted. I felt like she should have had something maybe low waisted.
Oh yeah, because she's kind of short. It's that beetle again. Come on, out. Mama, it's gone. It's gone. It left. You are gonna fall off the chair. It left. It's left. It left. It's okay. It's okay. But she confronted the mom because she found out from Ethan that the mom was gonna wear a second outfit during their wedding.
Yes.
And she was upset about that.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll be right back.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
But
Personally, I don't think it's a problem for the mom to change twice. I really don't. I think people make such a big deal about about things like that. It's the mother-in-law.
and she is paying for everything.
She wants to wear 2 dresses. It's not a problem. The people are still going to be looking at me anyway because I'm the bride. And if I have to share a little bit of that limelight with the mother-in-law, so what? I mean, I don't think it's a big deal.
I think because she's so jealous and insecure. I feel like she's just so jealous
insecure.
and very insecure.
Yeah.
Because even the mom looks very insecure herself. And I don't feel like the apples ever fall far from the tree.
You said the mom looks insecure?
Yeah, because remember when she was crying?
Her mother.
Her mother.
Yes,
Seemed
yes.
very insecure with her black hair that does not flatter her.
Yeah.
And she was there crying. She's like, "Are you okay? Are you sure?"
Yeah, the mother seems a little insecure with her back like that. And
Yeah. So I just felt like, I just didn't think it was an issue. And the thing is, it just seemed like, Ethan was blaming his mom, but the mom actually was telling the truth, saying that he's the one who insisted. So I just feel like him trying to shield himself by covering behind his mom, I thought was kind of wrong.
And I don't think Ethan really cares that the mom is wearing 2 dresses.
I know he said he was a fashion designer. I never understood why men dressed women. Now, don't get me wrong. There are some men fashion designers that I personally really love, as a fashion design student or whatever.
Yeah.
But I don't get why when men dress women, because you're not going to know what's comfortable for me. I thought that second dress was very ugly, personally, and it showed her stomach.
I kind of like to go. It reminds me of like some kind of disco. You guys remember back in the 80s?
No.
Like 80s. I wasn't alive. Hey, those who remember the 80s, let me know.
But, I mean, if you're into sparkles, then that's cute, whatever. But I personally did not feel like it flattered her.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like it really flattened her chest.
Mm-hmm.
It showed her stomach.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the camera people did a really horrible angle. But also it gave her no shape from the front either.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like that black dress that she was wearing was very beautiful.
Yeah.
Now, I know they say that black is for funerals, which I really don't agree with. Because here in Africa, they wear white for funerals.
Exactly. There are a lot of places where they wear white for funerals.
Yeah. And I feel like black is a very vibrant color.
Yeah.
Honestly, like all the colors come from that anyway.
Yeah.
So I felt like that black dress would have been really nice for a second dress, like an after evening dress or whatever the case may be.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I just didn't feel like it was worthy of it being worn to the after party. But anyway, I digress.
But the bottom line is, I think she was making too much of a big deal about it.
I think she really needs to relax, and she actually
Just
has
relax.
to go. She needs to go
day.
shopping. She needs to find what looks good for her.
Yes.
She needs to change her hair color. I would say maybe go a little shorter.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe do a dark. I don't want to say a darker hair color. I feel like she's somebody who needs highlights with anything, with any color.
Yeah.
But I don't think that blonde works for her. I feel like it washes her out.
Yeah.
And I think the hair is a little too long.
And maybe she has to have a session with Esther, so Esther can let her know about some sexy, how to keep it sexy with your man. That's what you need to do. You need to have a sit down with Esther and say, okay, Esther. And that might even bring you guys close together.
Yeah.
And say, I am not really a sexy person, but you are hella sexy. I need you to give me some tips. Let's go out for some lingerie or something.
Or you could have gone with your
together.
Girlfriends or whatever.
Yeah.
I feel like, was it the twin brother's girlfriend? She looks really good.
Yeah,
but I don't think she dresses very well. She doesn't know how to dress her body or whatever. And that hair color is not good for her.
Yeah.
So I feel like she is insecure. And the thing is, when you're insecure, it shows.
Yeah.
And that is also, it can be very unattractive.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So she has to work on that.
Yeah,
but
and Ethan loves you. I mean,
yeah,
Ethan
but he
you.
actually protects her.
You. He protects you.
Yeah.
So just like you said, just relax, let it be. I mean, don't be so uptight about little things.
Insecurity is really a disease, though,
and it can get
it can ruin a relationship.
It really can. I mean, people who can't deal with, like for me, I can't deal with insecure people. I cannot deal with it because
it really takes over your whole life.
It just makes me feel depressed.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
But let's talk about Trey and Emily. She has finally come to her senses.
Her name is not Emily, but I don't know.
That black guy who's with the white girl.
Yes.
I don't know what her name is. I know his name is Trey.
Yes.
But she has finally come to her senses. She has decided to pack up some of her things and go to her mama's house.
Peace.
Bye-bye. Left you like a strudel.
She surely did. Because, I mean, of all the couples, I had really wanted her to break up with Trey.
I just thought that man was degenerate.
You were wasting your youth on Trey.
Like, he wasted almost a decade. Like, a whole decade. It has been over a decade.
Like, it's ridiculous.
She's known him since she was in middle or high school. He has just sucked the life out of her.
You can just do so much better. And you could see
the glow starting
her insecurities.
Yeah.
Like, she had a grayish pallor. I hate to see, especially young women, who have some man that just rips the life out of them. Yeah. It just makes me sad for them because it's going to take a while for you to get over that foolishness.
Yeah.
You got to go find yourself. But I'm so happy, and I think the father asking her, you got to see, you have to figure out if this works for you or not. Yeah. And go with your heart. I think that father really letting her know.
Yeah.
You know, really pushed her. That's one thing I can say about all these reality shows. If he doesn't do anything for you, even when we
it
see
brings
some
your
really,
whole thing to light.
It really brings you just have some awful characteristic, it brings that to light. If you're in a terrible situation, it brings it to light. And that's what I love about these reality shows, because at the end of the day, you're going to learn the lesson from this reality show for yourself and make a change. If she hadn't been on this show, she probably will still be with this man for another 5 years.
What?
Hoping that he marry her because they have a child together. But now I'm sure she got a lot of things on her Instagram and stuff. And maybe even people hollering at her, you know what I'm saying? Hello. And she like, shoot, I don't need to be with him. Bye. And look, he was asking her, he's like, I was like, when he closed the door, like, he didn't want her to go, right? He's like, what's going on? What's going on?
I thought it was odd because he closed the door. I was like,
I know. I was like, I mean, you can't lock her in there now. Shoot. But she made it clear because he was thinking
that she was just gonna have a break, but
break. But she let him know.
She's like, actually, I hope you find somebody good for you. Da da da. I'll be back to collect the rest of my things. And I was like, you go, girl. You go, boo.
Over.
I was very happy for her.
I was very happy for her.
Yeah, and the thing is, the man did not. It just seemed like he did not give a fuck. Because he did not cry. Mm-hmm. Excuse my language. I have been doing very well. I'll say that.
Have.
But he did not care. Like, he did not shed a tear. He did not say, let me help you with your bags. Nothing. Let me call you later. Yeah. Like, let's work this out. Nothing. And he even said...
he was seeing somebody already.
Of course. But also, I feel like the thing is, he said that they have broken up before, and, this time it seems permanent. If it seemed permanent, why didn't you fight for her if you really wanted to be with her? But the thing is, like I said, when a man really wants you, all this mama drama will be cut in half. Yeah. He will detach himself from his mama expeditiously. So that's why I said he never wanted to be with her. Not for real. No. You were. I mean, I hate to say it, but it was just something for the ride until he was ready, a placeholder until he found the one he really wanted to be with. So I'm happy she got out when she did.
She really did. I'm so happy for her. Really.
I'm really happy for all the couples for what they are experiencing during all this, because it's going to help them figure it out one way or another. I just hope Emily gets out as well. because I do think she deserves better. And when I mean she deserves better, she deserves therapy, mental help, and a psychologist.
And also, but she deserves to have someone who's not wasting her time.
Well, also I feel, but she needs to heal though, because she's in no position to actually get a good man.
This girl has serious anger issues.
She is not in a place to get a good man. Yeah. She's just not there, because she actually has to work on herself.
She needs a couple
you throwing stuff off the balcony and you keeping a head on your kitchen counter. It's psychotic vibes.
Yeah,
she will kill somebody.
I mean, we hope that that's not the case, but it's just therapy. You know, but she has a violence to her that's scary.
Very scary.
Like, it's very, very scary. The way she behaved, you know. You know, I'm sorry. I'm surprised Layla hanging around. You will never see me. I'm somebody. My boyfriend's, no, my son's girlfriend does some mess like that.
She threatening me,
never.
And she's all up in my face, yelling at me, throwing my plants off the balcony. Yeah, I will probably have to disown my son until you get some common sense, because you ain't bringing somebody over to my house to come and kill me and she know where my house is. Hell no. I love my life too much.
Way too much. I love my kids, but
I love me more.
Exactly. Gus to love you more. You know what? I have come a long way, because I will never have said that before.
I know.
You know, because I always be like,
you say you have to hang in there, keep talking to them.
Kids first, no matter what. I love them more than I love myself. Doing that martyrs nonsense. Anywho.
Yeah, but yes, y'all, it is Mary.
And
we let us like.
Oh, you know, what did you think? I'm sorry, y'all. When he asked people who he worked with, Trey. And they were like, when are you marrying her? Or something?
No, that was her family. That was her family. I was asking him that.
Oh, are those?
Yeah, that's her family.
And he was all confused, like, Mary. I was like, this man, he's taking this girl for a ride. Anyway, tell us what you think about that. That was.
But yes, y'all, please like
and share
subscribe
and comment
down below.